Hello, welcome to English class. Let's get started with your special sounds that are at the top of your page. Today we are on pages 55 through 56. The back of your page looks like this with the fish. Okay, starting on page 55, we have three special sounds at the top. Our first special sound is I in night, I-G-H. I. So in English, when you see these three letters, I, G, H together, the G and the H don't make a sound. They're silent. This is not ug, okay? It's I. The I says it's long sound and that's it. So that's why it's a special sound because it doesn't follow any of our normal English rules. Let's say it 3 times together. I in night, I, G, H. I. I in night, I-G-H. I. One more time. I in night, I-G-H. I. All right, these are the kinds of words that use I in night. High, alto. Tight, so bien socado. Sigh, that's a sigh. Right, correcto. Might, tal vez. Bright, brillante. All right, here's our second special sound. All in ball, A-L-L. All. So in English, the L-L sound doesn't say y like it does in Spanish. This is not ay or a, it's all. Watch my lips. All. Okay, say it with me 3 times. All in ball, A-L-L. All. All in ball, A-L-L. All. One more time. All in ball, A-L-L. All. Let's look at the kinds of words that use this. So we have call, that's like a llamada. Small, pequeño. Tall, alto. Hallway, it's like a corredor. Rainfall, it's the when lluvia está cayendo. Football, okay, it's spelled differently than Latin football. So football, this is American football. Okay, and our last special sound for the day is awk in walk, A-L-K. Awk. So the A sound says aw when it's with L and K. It doesn't say alk, it's awk. So watch my lips, not alk, no. Awk in walk. Let's say it together 3 times. Awk in walk, A-L-K. Awk. Awk in walk, A-L-K. Awk. And again, awk in walk, A-L-K. Awk. Okay, let's check out some words that use this sound. The first word is chalk. So that's the lapis that you use on a chalkboard, on the pizarra for chalk. I don't know what that is in Spanish. I forgot to look it up, sorry. Talk, to hablar. Stalk, that's to caminar atrás de alguien, to seguir escondidamente. Chalkboard, that's that, like the pizarra negro. Sidewalk, that's that where you caminar en la calle, pero es en un lado de la calle. Cornstalk. So this is where the maíz está creciendo. That's the cornstalk. Okay, very good. So the first thing that you're going to do on page 55 says circle the special sounds and mark the vowels. So go through the 8 words that you have. Your first word is might. Do you see a special sound in might? I-G-H, very good, I in night, so you'll circle that. Don't forget to mark your vowels. When there is one vowel in a word, it usually says it's short sound. We mark it with a smile. When there are two vowels in a word, the first one says it's long sound, and the second one is silent. Very good. Okay, underneath of that, you see a little blue box that has a bone, a hueso, that says remember. So this is a review of our last English concept that we learned. The subject is the part of the sentence that tells who or what the sentence is about. So this is the sujeto. It tells you who or what is doing something. Who or what is haciendo the acción. It's who or what goes with the verbo. So number 2 says draw a line between the two parts of the sentence. Remember, your sentence has two parts. The who or what, which we now know is the subject, and what happened, the action. So we need to draw our line between those two parts. Then draw one line under the subject part. The first one is done for you. Our cat plays fetch with Emily. Plays fetch with Emily is what happened. Who plays fetch with Emily? Our cat. So that's the subject. Okay, let's do the same thing with the next 4. Emily throws a ball of paper down the hall. What happened? What's the action? Throws a ball of paper down the hall. So we're going to split our sentence right there. Who throws the ball of paper? Emily. So Emily is the subject. Good job. Silly Button chases the paper ball and picks it up in her mouth. Button is the name of the cat. So what's the action? What happened in this sentence? Chases the paper ball and picks it up in her mouth. So we're going to divide our sentence right here. Who chases the paper ball and picks it up? Well, it's Silly Button does. So Silly Button is our subject. Number 3, Button the cat carries the paper ball back to Emily. All right, well, what happened in this sentence? Well, somebody carries the paper ball back to Emily. Who carries the paper ball? Button the cat carries the paper ball. Maybe Button thinks she is a puppy instead of a cat. What's the action here? What happened? Well, somebody thinks she is a puppy instead of a cat. Who thinks she is a puppy instead of a cat? Maybe Button. So maybe Button is our subject. Very good. Now you can cross out the part that says dictado, the dictation. We're not going to do that today. I want you to turn your page to where you have that big fish. It says write oi, oi, oo, or were to make a word. Color the picture. Okay, remember our rules. Oi, oi comes in the middle of the word. Oi, oy should come at the end. Oo or those can be in the middle, in the end, in the beginning. Those can go anywhere. And word is usually at the beginning. So do your best to make a word. If you put letters in there, if you put a sound in there, for example, let's look at this first bubble right here. Whoops, excuse me. If you put W-O-R in there, squirrel, is that a word? No, it's not. Okay, so make sure that it actually would work as a word. If you need to, you can ask your mom and dad if they can help you look it up to make sure it's a word before you write it in there, okay? Then when you're all done, color the picture. And number 2 at the bottom says, mark the bubble next to the sentence that is written correctly. So first, you have a line in blue. You have to decide, it's either this one or this one that is incorrect in the blue box. What did you say? Punto. Or, what did you say? Question mark. Is what did you say declarative, so it needs a punto? Or is it interrogative, so it needs a question mark? It's a question, so it's interrogative. So color in the bubble for this one. Okay, now let's go to the green line, the green box. Grandfather is a farmer. No capital letter, no punto. Grandfather is a farmer. Capital letter for the first word, punto at the end. Which one is correct? You tell me, I'm not going to tell you in the lesson. Then next we have another blue box. The dog barked all night, no punto. Next, the dog barked all night, punto. Which one is correct? Texas is a big state, punto. Texas is a big state, question mark. So is this declarative? It needs a punto, or a pregunta, it needs a question mark. And the last one, can you sing? Question mark. Can you sing? Punto. Which one is correct? Is it a pregunta? It needs that question mark, or no, it's declarative, it needs the punto. Okay, let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you in the next lesson. Love you guys very, very much. Bye.